Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So we are trying to find a few legendary items and such before we finish the game, so... Interesting, he doesn't seem to be harmed as much by lightning as he was by fire. So I believe that a clue to finding one is down here. This is a place I have not bothered to explore yet. Ah, interesting. Come on, get up there, for God's sake. What the hell was that? Oh, wow. It's a human. Ah, it's a demon hunter. Wow.
You really showed that monster.
Sure did.
Look, didn't think I'd meet living human beings here. I'm Sharp. And you are?
Just a traveler.
Don't need to know more than that, huh? I like your attitude.
What are you?
Never seen a demon hunter before. Our headquarters are on Calador. You should visit us one day. From what I can see, you've decided to join the mages. That's a pity. We need good people.
What are you
Well,
doing?
where were you during the fight?
I'm looking for a mythical blade. Ever heard of the bone grinder? The sharpness of this blade is legendary. Well, at least it used to be. I've got no idea what state it is in now. Only, unfortunately, I can't reach it.
Do you need help?
Well, the blade I'm looking for is in a cave somewhere close by. I know it's in there. The only place I haven't explored yet lies beyond a ravine. You'd have to be able to fly to get across it. I'll reward you handsomely if you can get hold of the blade for me.
I'll get the blade for you.
If you think you can, then go ahead. When you enter the cave, stick to the right. Then you'll quickly come across the abyss I was talking about. The blade should be on the other side, but I've no idea how to get across.
Fortunately, I do.
Somehow. How did you get here?
Well, wouldn't you like to know? Without having to wipe out half the forest first. That's the art of sneaking, my friend. If you know how to tread and what to watch out for, not even a lynx will hear you. If you'd like, I could show you a few tricks.
Ah, so you're a dirty bugger, but unfortunately I know everything you know. Well, your camp seems a little overrun, buddy. Interesting. Oh. Yoink. Don't mind me, buddy. Alright, so... here's the cave. Apparently he wants a legendary blade. I don't know if that's something we're allowed to keep. Or, well, could keep it, surely. I don't know if it's something we can use.
John was the toughest guy I ever knew. He always wore this belt when he took on ogres. When the clasp broke, he was killed. We placed the belt in his grave near the ruins at the west edge of Calador.
Interesting. I see ghouls down here. Alright. Whoa, hey, buddy. Oh, wow. You know, I know that Sharp is a sneaky bastard by his own admission. But there's no way he could get through here to explore it. Well, interesting. Very, very interesting. So, I guess this is the ravine he spoke of. Obviously, this is your way back out, should you fail to cross it. I see, I see. Indeed, there would be no jumping that. But we happen to be able to turn into a bird. Maybe it's just me, but the projectiles of this seem a little bit faster. Faster than the fire or ice spells. Interesting, interesting. So that just goes down. You'd probably die if you fell. Ah, well, here be a sword. Received bone grinder. Ah. Not too bad, really. But, our weapon is actually still better. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. What the? What the? Whoops. Oh, God. Oh, that takes way too long to wear off. Alright, well, here's your sword.
I found the blade.
You did it. Impressive. Give it to me.
Let me make you an offer.
What?
I'll give you 200.
Oh, that sounds... All right, then.
Ah, I didn't actually want it, though.
You
Give it to...
Here it is.
Thanks. Here, take the gold as a reward. Looks really battered. Looks like I'll have to sharpen it before its former luster returns.
Well, you do that, because I don't give a shit anymore. Alright then, well, we have our... Oh, another one of those. For no good reason. Alright, well, we have our bearing on the next legendary item. But I'm gonna investigate the rest of them before I just start running around like a headless chicken, as it were.
Training with the sword was his passion until the end of his days. The magic sheath of his sword was completely worn out. Presumably, he was buried with it in his grave on Keela. I see.
Alright, so I know where the last few legendary items are, or at least how to get to them, so let's see. We read about the Swordmaster's treasure, so the belt... No, not the Swordmaster's treasure. It was the book we found looking for... I can't remember his name. The demon hunter guy on Tyrannus. So we need to find this somewhere around here. I don't know if things would have... God, why does that happen? That's so weird. Makes me think the game froze up. It's right on the other side here. Oh, come on, tree. Well, there's no getting around there. Unfortunately, I just hate that there's no way to kind of open things up here. Should be right around here. Ah, here he is. Grave Robin. And there it is. What a tough guy. Now, a clue to one of the other ones should be right in the fishing village.
you here?
None of your business. Oh, you're throwing knives. How about a game? Are you kidding me? Now get out of here, turkey. Wow, I can't believe that turkey actually screwed everything up. Are you serious? That turkey fucked up everything.
Haha, I'm out of here.
That doesn't make sense. That was so bullshit. Are you kidding me? I'm probably not even gonna get back into the right spot now. I can't fucking believe it. I have no reference point anymore because that turkey fucked everything up.
Well,
This is bullshit. This is so stupid. I can't believe that turkey walked into me and now I can't play fucking knives anymore. Alright.
I bet you.
Come on then. Are you kidding me? Whatever then. Fuck it. This is bullshit. There's no reason I should have lost that game. All that happened was a turkey walked into me. Treasure map. Yeah, I fucking will. Fuck off. Take whatever the fuck I want now. What are you doing? Give me that shit. Where's this fucking book I need? Here, finally.
Finch wanted to prevent someone undeserving taking over his place at all costs. Therefore, he hid his infamous pirate flag at a perilous location before his death. It is said that he was last seen on Keeler, near a native village. That's enough for me.
Alright, fine. Okay, let's go. Next stop is Keeler. And here's the pirate's flag. Marvelous. Next one. The Swordmaster. Now, if that isn't a Monkey Island reference. And here this blows. Alright, one more legendary item to go. And it's one we have not read about yet, so... But I do know where the book is, or vaguely where the book is. I feel like it might be in Jack's Lighthouse. Well, we have that, but the book I thought was here is not actually here. So inexplicably, the book's right here.
He managed to evade the blows the undead dealt. But once, his cuirass was destroyed. He kept the cuirass as a lucky charm, and buried it with his treasure on Antigua in the back country. Good to know.
Indeed. Let's go get it. Well, first let's see what we got. Not even worth my time. All the way up there.
Isn't it a ritual knife? I have that.
Oops, I went the wrong way. And this would be it. And done. All legendary items, and I'm surprised there's not an achievement for that. Alright. I apologize for what is probably a lot of jump cutting. Basically, I was recording last night and I was just much too tired. And so I didn't really... I couldn't really keep my thoughts coherent. I couldn't really stay on track. And... yeah, basically I'm just trying to wrap up all the last things. I got the last of the legendary items. And now I want to find the remainder of the weapons. It turns out there are 5, and I've only found pieces of 2 of them. And I've completed the 3rd one, which was from Flynn and Quinn, I think. So, let's see. I have the hilt of the coronation sword. Now, hang on a second. I should not have started. So I found the hilt of the coronation sword, which means I must not have found the blade. Which is interesting, because I thought that would be the easiest to find. So the blade, if I read correctly, is actually located near the where the Shadow Lord was. The Shadow Lord of Cowardice, which was the one in this ruin here. So we'll have to seek it out. So once I find all these weapons, I'm going to reforge them. I think only one is of particular value. It's the only one that's actually better than this scavenger hammer that I have right now, so... But just for completion's sake, just to go through it all, I just wanted to pick them up. I have no real interest in them, which is why I was going to leave to the final showdown without it. But I've since decided to actually just try and finish everything up. There are probably going to be some side quests that I missed that I'm just not hugely interested in. Ah, there's the blade. Alright, cool. However, there's one more thing here. Not in this area, but in fact... over here. There you are. And this is one I'm surprised I missed, because I was exploring the quarry and the areas around it pretty thoroughly. By the looks of things, it's pretty out in the open. I don't really understand how I missed it. Now, what doesn't make sense about these special weapons is that some of the pieces have just ended up in random places. Like, some of them have apparently washed up on shore. God knows how, a solid lump of steel manages to wash ashore. And then other ones, like this one, the blade is up here, but I think the hilt is on Tecarigua. It just doesn't make sense to me. I might have gotten a little lost. Kind of taking a long way, I think. I should have gone up around this way so I could get on the scaffolding. Once we find this one, there are 2 things on Tyrannus. I already found a piece of Mara's fame, which was on the beach. But on the other side of the island is the other piece of that same sword. And also on that island is, well, something else that I missed. So I don't think it was really over here. The problem is just that the game gives you no clues as to where these things are. It's just one of those super hidden secrets that you kind of have to just comb over every inch of ground in order to find. I'm having a lot of trouble spotting this one. You know what might help? Ah, there it is. Spearthorn. Alright, so that's everything here on Calador. Now let's head to Tyrannus. Well, Shack seems to have vacated. Guess he finally moved on to the whims of his underworldly masters. Unfortunately, I did not really get a definitive location of where this thing is. So we'll have this again. Oh, well, that was simple. Beautiful. Now I wonder if this actually looks like Mara's sword from Risen 2. What are you looking at? Oh. Cool that he actually looks at things that you can interact with. This is the first time in a Chronobytes game I've seen that, and a lot of RPGs don't do that. It's kind of something that seems like more of a like survival horror thing. Like Silent Hill did that first, but not too many games have that feature where like your character will look towards things in the environment to point them out if you are patient enough to look. Now the piece of another weapon is right in the crystal cave beyond the camp here. And apparently it's right over here, just something I never thought to do before. Let's see what we got in store. I hear spiders. You buggers. So now, where is the thing? I think I see it. Ah, yes. The hilt of the Kraken Eye. Now I need to reforge it by finding the other piece. So the next order of business then would be Takarigwa. And right here should be what we're looking for. And I think there might be another little alcove like this near, there it is. Excellent. I think there's another alcove like that. Ooh, pirate ring. Near the tower where De Fuego was found dead. Nothing useful. So unfortunately, this game really heavily encourages the use of the monkey, so you can't really get around using it. I mean, you can beat the game without it, but there's some quests and some very special things that you can't get without it. Now, am I correct? I am. Alright. This one's a bit more hidden, but in truth no less obvious. Ah, isn't that lovely? Black pearl necklace. Oh, and it could have come from this side too. Cool. So what's this necklace then? Silver tongue. Not too helpful. Alright, the last place we need to check then would be Keela. And there's that. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that would be all the weapons. So now, let's return to somewhere where we can forge them all.
True, but those times weren't much better either.
Go on.
So you knew all along that I was working for booze, right?
I guessed as much.
I sailed under your flag. Why did you never say anything?
What for? You supplied him with sugar and equipment. Why should I interfere?
I would have if I were you.
Were the girls.
Well, that's why you're an asshole and I'm not. Unfortunately, it did come back to bite me a little.
I don't particularly like the way you approach things.
Oh, really?
Your people are undisciplined. In battle, we can't afford that. The shadows are ruthless. We will only defeat them with discipline. Remember that, lad. But now we've got a long path ahead.
Well, we've effectively dealt with everything, or at least everything that you guys are gonna bother to be involved with. So, I don't understand what you're worried about.
This is unbelievable. They were...
Well, at the moment, we have no choice.
Now,
but
let's
to
just,
wait.
while we're here, I suppose we'll report in... Oh my god, this lag. Awful. Horrible. Terrible. We'll report in with Alvarez. He probably has a reward.
Crow is defeated. His ghost ships are dealt with.
By the Hobgoblin, you...
No, it's a Leviathan.
Well done. Once again, there's fresh air to be had on the seas. Huh. You're one hell of a captain. Here, take this. I'm buying everyone a tot of rum.
I'm heading to Skull Island now.
I've never had any good news from there. I hope you're well prepared.
Sure, but gold would help.
Very well, here you go. That should help you in your task of saving the world. You must end this war. If not you, then who will? I'm proud of you. Don't ever forget that, lad.
I'll try. Thanks, Dad. So now the last order of business is to reforge all these weapons. And you, my friend, need to get out of the way.
Let me go to the...
Alright. So this is not all that special. This is very special. This is terrible. This is not that special. And that'll about do it, my friends. All of these special weapons are now forged. Scavenger Beak is inferior to the Kraken Eye now. So let's take a look at this then. Well, that's kind of impressive. Certainly one of those truly exaggerated fantasy weapons. I do like the kind of scimitar look to it. The Sphere Thorn. Now this appears to be sort of a saber or rapier of sorts. Not much to look at. Mara's fame. No, it doesn't really look, if my memory serves me, it doesn't really look much like the weapon she was using. Calidor's Coronation Sword. This, I think, might have been based off a sword that already existed in, Risen 2, but I'm not sure. Either way, it's probably the most typical fantasy sword and the least piratey one we really find in this game. And that'll about do it. So with that out of the way, we have one order of business left. no idea why I'm really selling anything, because I don't think we have any more use for gold. So, ladies and gentlemen, now that just about everything is done. I mean, the only thing we couldn't finish was Sadek's thing. Hang on, what? Oh yeah, well, I don't care about those. So there are minor quests like that still to be done, but nothing really that important.
Seen anything unusual around here?
This place was created by many free men who refused to bow down. Pirates take what they need and fight for themselves. That's good. No one should have to live in slavery.
Talking from experience? Anyway. First a quick nap. And then we shall go on to the endgame, which I've heard is fairly disappointing, but in truth, the endings of most of Piranha Bytes' latest games have been. But if this one is particularly disappointing, I'll be particularly disappointed.